May Burburan and welcome to my YouTube channel. So for today's video is I will going to tackle about the brief historical development of statistics. So first, let us define first what is statistics. So statistics, it is a branch of mathematics that deals with the collection, organization, analysis, and interpretation of qualitative data, and such as problems that needs for experimental design and decision making. So now, because we already know what is the definition of statistics, so let's proceed to the historical development of statistics. So statistics, it is a discipline started with the beginning of the man's existence. It is because statistics, it is not natural. It is not nature, but it is a man's who will develop a statistic, or it is the man's idea or theories about the specific informations. So in ancient times, it was used to provide information for only taxes, soldiers, cultural crops, and even an event to athletic and divorce. So before, statistics was only for giving informations about taxes, soldiers, and divorce of athletes, and also for the cultural crops. But wala pa dira na develop ang pag-abot sa nga ma-develop na wala pa na develop ang nga makatabang siya for the purpose of research and other fields for education purposes. So matakal na to later on, matakal na to about unsa pay mga more development sa statistics. So later on, it developed into the inferential science sometimes in the 16th century. In the 16th century, so there na develop na ang inferential science, which is it also related to theory of probability. So then it continued to develop as a result of the diligent research made by people in various fields during the 400 years. So in the 400 years, diri na develop na diri ang statistics for research, for the purpose of research. And not only that, it is also like karon na develop na siya ang statistics, magamit na nato siya for research, for gathering data, for computations, especially for mathematicians. So statistics also develop as a science partly due to man's propensity for gambling. So sa nagkadugay develop ang statistics, so nagamit na siya for games like gamblings, because gamblers man god or kanang mga manulaay, they ask for the mathematicians for more techniques so that they can have more ideas to win more about gamblings. So the more ideas or the more techniques they have or they learn from the mathematicians, the more wins they have for the chances. So these requests were considered by some mathematicians like Pascal, Leibniz, Fermat, and James Bernoulli. So after this event, after sa gambling, so ang statistics nagamit na siya for gambling. Not only for giving information for taxes and other sa una pa nga mga na-develop nga mga sports sub. So, but also nadigamit na po nato siya for research, for purposes, for kanang playing gamblings. So, after this event, si De Moivre, year 1733, na-discover niya ang equation of the normal distribution, which is nag-base gyapon siya sa theories of inferential statistics, in which this bell-shaped distribution was referred to as the Gaussian distribution. It is the distribution for a study of errors for expected measurements of the same quantity. So si De Moivre, iyahang gi-develop or na-develop niya ang equation of the normal distribution, which is nag-base gyapon siya sa theories of inferential statistics nga makahatag or maka-distribute for the study of errors for experiment or for repeated measurements for the same quantity. So diri magamit na siya for data gathering, like for the computations, for the like mga mathematicians ba magamit na sila statistics to for example sa research like that. So it was during this time that the work of Laplace gained popularity, for it was about the application of statistics to astronomy. So later on daghan na kayog mga statistician nga nagdevelop of their own kuan pod kanang their own theories about statistics. And then another statistician was Adolphe Quetelet. Kani si Adolphe Quetelet, a Belgian by origin, in years 1796 to 1874. So siya ang naghimo og applications of statistics in the field of psychology and education. So sa nagkadugay nga panahon, sa nagkadugay nga mga daghan ng mga tao nga nagdevelop og mga theories about statistics, so daghan na pud og mga statistician or mga mga researchers nga nagdevelop og different nila applications of statistics. Like pareha ni Adolphe Quetelet nagdevelop made siya application of statistics in the field of psychology and education. Iya dili for gambling but for education and psychologists. So di ba ang mga psychologists ang statistics needs pud kayo for gaining information, for analyzing the behavior of the person. So for this feat he was considered the first statistician to demonstrate that statistical techniques derived from one area of research could be applied to other areas. So that means nga kanang si Adolphe Quetelet na-develop niya or na-consider niya ang kaning, di ba, naka-develop sa application of statistics for psychology and education. Na kanang nakatabang ni siya or naka-considered ni siya or naka-help pud ni siya sa in the field of research in which na-discover niya nga ang research ang statistics dili lang siya nag-involve only for research but also it is pod kanang maka-help siya in other field of research, not only for research for kanang mga simple research lang but also in other field of research for mathematics na for research like thesis o kanang mauna na siya kanang like thesis karon mauna na ginagamit sa mga estudyante or mauna na kanang final requirements nila before mo graduate o college, high school, ingunana in which magamit ang statistics especially in data gathering kanang after sa survey nimo inig magwakag sa nimong data gathering about na if ever qualitative data ba or quantitative data basis imong gamit. So perhaps you will appreciate Sir Francis Galton in year 1822 to 1911 for being the greatest contributor of statistics to the social sciences. So si Francis Galton siya ang kanang pinaka mas big daghan og mga distribution nga natabang in the field of kanang statistics in which naka-discover siya ay naka-contribute siya was the application of statistics to nakatabang siya for heredity and eugenetics and his discoveries of percentiles. So along with Galton, so naa siya kanang kauban sab or kanang along niya napod si Carl Pearson in which si Carl Pearson balin nagtrabaho ni siya or co-worker po ni Galton in which who worked with him to develop the theory in which siya ang nag-develop the theory of correlation and regression in which si Pearson was responsible for the evolving the present theories of sampling. So si Pearson siya ang naka-develop pod sa kanang sa sampling techniques. Siya ang naka-develop na in other methods of sampling. So sa kadaghan ng mga nag-evolve or mga researchers nga naka-discovered in different kanang aspect of statistics, si Sir Ronald Fisher nag-develop po siya statistics for experimental designs in which nagpadayon lang gihapon hantod karon, then wala ta kabalo kung unsa na po yung mga kinsa na pod nga mga researchers o unsa na pod nga mga kanang aspect sa statistics nga na-develop sa mga researchers or mathematicians today. So, mao to ang brief historical development of statistics. So now let's proceed to the uses of statistics. So first, it aids in decision making, in which it provides comparison, explain action that have been taken place, justify a claim or assertion, predicts future outcome, and estimates unknown quantities. So, why decision making is very important, or it is very important, the uses of statistics? Because when you are gathering information, you will use statistics, especially in making measurements of your data being gathered. For example, sa sa imuhang thesis, di ba sa thesis nimo magbuhat kag questionnaire, magbuhat kag survey. So imuha man tong ipa-compute sa statistician about sa imuhang mga survey. So mag-use gihapon kag statistical or statistics, in which in the field of decision making gamit kayo siya kay kanang you will gain information, or you will gain data that is being compute by the mathematician. And decision making is very important not only for the research but also in the field of businesses and other stuff that is related for numerical or the numbers. Next is, and also decision making helps you to have a success research or success plan in your respective company or you're in research. And then number 2, it summarizes data for public use. It is because di ba pag mag-gather kag data, you have to summarize the data that you have been gathered. Dayon 3, it can give a precise description of data, in which mahanay ni mo imong data nga gigamit, in which makabalo ka kung asa dito ang lesser or asa dito ang mas kana bitong. For example sa students, makuha mo ba, ma-estimate nimo kung ang estudyante asa dito dapita murag asa siya dapita sa imuha nga subject nga mas kana bitang si tawag na mas excellent siya, or asa siya nga subject nga mas murag hinay siya. And then it can predict the behavior of an individual. So statistics, it is very important, especially in the field of mga psychologists. Especially kay, di ba, in the field of psychologists, kanang they help statistics, it helps them to understand better the human person. They can be able to systematize, analyze, and interpret data on intelligence scores, or makuha nila ba, ma-develop nila ang, for example, ang mga psychologist is, for example, ang tao bitaw, for example, nasay kanang mental disorder. So ang mga kuha na to, mga psychologists, maghimo sila og kanang mga methods or techniques nga paunsa nila matabangan to nga katunga tao nga mabalik siya, masabtan nila sa mga psychologists ang unsay diferensya sa iyang pangutok. Nganong kinahanglan siya og nganong why that person na man siya mental disorder o sa mga hinungdan niya. So through statistics, mas mahibalaan nila or mas ma-analyze nila og tarong ang behavior sa tao. Then mas ma-providean po nila og kanang nindot nga mga methods para ma-okay ang usa ka tao. And then number 5, it can be used to test hypotheses. Like as what I've said sa katong high school kanang if you will use quantitative data, so sa imuhang kuno na niya, sa imuhang human sa imong survey, gather nimo sa imong data na sa survey nimo, mag-use ka og depende nimo or imong gamiton is ANOVA, for if ang imuhang research is, imuhang thesis is nag-use ka og quantitative data. But for qualitative data, dili ra kay siya more on nagamit jud ka og kanang it deals kayo og number. Although naman, pero sa kuan ra siya sa survey. Pero if quantitative man gud nga data imong gamit, uses kayo ang ANOVA nga maoy mas ma-gain mo ang kuan kanang corresponding gathered nga value sa students kung depende sa imuhang questionnaire sub. 6. It is an essential tool in education, government, office of justice, program, businesses, and economics. So why statistics is very important in it is very important. It is because it is an essential tool not only for education but also for government. So like nowadays kanang gamit na kaya statistics kay wala naman siguro kanang nagkuan na ta ba nag-evolve na ta then ay nag-evolve na ato ang kanang ato ang world karon nga nowadays dayon nagka-expert na pod ang kanang unsa na more on but we are in the field of technologies naman karon, so sa kadaghanan na discover sa ang statistics is need na siya for education, for psychologists, for research, for gathering information, for financing, all over different aspects nowadays atong kinabuhi magkinahanglan na jud taga statistics in which kuan jud siya very important nowadays kasi naka-evolve na ato ang kuan ito ang life. So it also offers programs, it helps information and services. Dayon that's all. So guys, that's all. I hope you will understand or naamoy na gain nga knowledge about the historical development of statistics and especially the uses of statistics. Why is statistics very important to different aspects of in different aspects of our lives for today. So I hope you enjoy this video watching and see you soon for my next vlog. So to sum up the uses of statistics, it is those 6 uses of statistics are very important, useful in data gathering or in any field of the study because it helps in providing a better understanding and exact description of a set data and with the proper and efficient planning and decision making. Not only that, it also helps in collecting appropriate qualitative data from the survey or from the set data you have been gathered in the specific research you've been used. Thank you.